This is 10 again, and this is the last episode for registrations and checkout. Previous and I think two previous tutorial I show you guys how to create a login page, and after we log in, we go to this page, complete the checkout, and we create a new user. After inside the new user, we can have a information for shipping information. Alright, I think we completely done with the front end like this, but we have to remember when we log in and when we register information, we are good, but the information of the user, I believe the information of these users okay, because we persist the information of the users inside the database already. But how about the our customer card? What did they order, right? So right here we say and their card number, something like that, like they order 5 items and what items, right? So we don't know yet. We know already, but we don't have those information in database. So without information inside the database, we cannot know what did they order, right? And when did they order, and where they want to ship the their package. So we have to do something a little bit to store those information to database. Alright. Okay. Red row, because we have the order details and order. Alright, inside the orders we have order ID, address, order date, city, state, postal code, country, phone, email, total address. Alright, the orders over here, you say it's like confuse us because of the structures of when they design, but as I understand, orders over here is the information, shipping information, and the information of the user who register, like that. So that's not my design, so stop complaining. Alright, go to the order detail. Order ID, order detail ID, order ID, this means this one, order ID, to let we know that see, the order ID is the ID over here, is the ID of the user who orders that one, who order. Order ID, album ID, this means what album, how what album that the users order, album ID. Quantity is how many album for this album, how many album of this album the user create and unit price for each album, and card. Okay, record ID, card ID. I think I show you guys how to create the card ID already. That's random number. Album ID, it's not a big deal, right? Count, this means how many quantity they created. Is mean the date that the user order, the order date. Okay, so based on these three tables, let me make it, okay, based on these three tables, we create our cart and order information. Based on those information, we can figure out who ordered, what did they order, where we will send the package to them, and more information we can know how much they spend, when did they order, something like that. Okay, and I believe that we done with this one, this tables from previous tutorial. This means when we create new user. Alright, in this tutorial we have to wrap up everything with cart and order details table. Okay, let's roll. I talk a lot, but we just change a little bit, okay. Okay, we just change a little bit. Okay, let's see. Inside the login page, say login logout controller, remember? Okay, we just change a little bit inside the else over here. Why I did this? I put inside this because if the user put login by the wrong information, it cannot do anything unless they have the account already. Alright, so we can trace who is logged in, so we can continue without pointing out who is using the system. We cannot cite in what they order. Yeah, I know you guys say from previous tutorial I show you guys how to display what they the user bought from the store, but those information have not stored into database yet. Remember, we don't have those information inside the database yet. It just show that okay, those are items that you guys just select. Alright, if you want to buy them, pay it, alright, something like that. But in this tutorial we don't work with the paying stuff, so we just say okay, we assume that we have information, card information or information, bank information or something. This means we assume they pay already after they log in. All right. So this means if they have the right information, if they have an account, so we assign whatever they chose from the store and persist those information into the database. All right. So from the previous tutorials, we have every single information already. We just grab them and persist into the database. Okay, so we just create the order details, all right, and create the card object and order detail object to the database. Okay, order details and card, persist them into the database. Alright, so because I'll show you, we have to prepare information before we persist them into the database, right? So inside the order details first, what we have inside order detail? Order detail ID. We don't have to worry about that one because the system will create a new one for us. Order ID. It means who ordered. Alright, so we have to prepare the order ID. Album ID. We have to prepare the album ID too. Alright. Quantity, we have to prepare the quantity too, and the unit price. Alright, so we have to prepare the unit price, and we persist into the database. See, order detail models and create. This means we should have the order detail model, and I believe we create them already. If not, you guys can take a look at previous tutorial and figure out how to create a new model and create method. That's easy. Okay, and for the card, we have record ID. We don't care about that one because the system, the database will create the record ID for us. Card ID. Card ID is the ID, the generator I create already, right? Card ID. Alright, album ID, count, this means how many album for this album, and the date create, this means the date the user placed an order. Okay, so we should create two, and okay, and because the way they create a system, they design the database system, they want to know information of each each album should have card information and orders information, order detail information. So we have to put them inside the for loop. And depend on how many album that the user order. For example, they create they place 5 albums, right? So we have to find the total album. Okay, this is one album list. See, okay. Shopping cart model, get album in cart. Okay, so inside the shopping cart model we have the get album in cart. Click on that one. Say we have it already. If not, we should create it at the front of the model. This one, I use this one to store all of the album that user just chose, and the system will create the setter, getter and setter methods for us. And we saw it from previous tutorial already. So by that it will return a list of album inside the cart, and we get the size. So it means we can know how many album that the user order. So okay, and we put in the loop for each album we put information in. Okay, so we persist the cart or order ID and the cart into the database. Okay, so we know why we use this one already. Okay, and for temporary user, because I want to know those here, we have to prepare for inside the for loop information for the for loop. We want to know who is logged in, so that's the reason why we have to use the file user by username, because after the user login we have the username, right? So we use this method to find the user. It will return a user with this username. Okay, and we cache it. So this one will store the current login user. Okay, and order, because okay, because we can know who is logged in already, so we have to find this orders over here is bugging me, because it's just store the information, you know, the address of the customer. It's not the order, and the shipping information too. It's bugging me. So, but you know, I cannot change because I'm not decided. But okay, So after we know who is logged in, we pull out information, shipping information of the user, say temporary user, and we get the ID, get user ID. We have the ID of the login, and go to orders model to find okay. So inside the orders model, I think we should create ouch. Okay, we will find the order which belong to this user. Let's say okay. Okay, so it means I will go to the database, find all the orders. Okay, inside the database, I pull out all the information of the orders, and I use the for loop for each loop to find which orders, which records have the user ID, and I will return the order object. Okay, so right now we know who is logged in and shipping information, and we create a new date. That is today, of course, because the date when the user want to place the order, that's the date. This means we get the current date. Alright, order details. I create a new temporary one, right? And temporary album. Okay. This is no one. Is the empty one? Okay. So we put them inside the for loop over here and continue until the end of the until the last album inside the cart. We have to set the order ID, the add ID. Say because the add order, just the information, shipping of information. But then set, you see the set, right? This is temporary detail, so this is the empty one. We just put the new information in and persist into the database. After that, it will go replace the information until the end of until the last object inside the cart. Alright, temporary album is just the album that create. Quantity is one, because you know that we can figure it out because inside the tutorial we don't see any place that we put how many album, the quantity, so the user cannot pick the quantity of the album they want to order. And get price, the album See, we get temporary album and we get the price. Album list. Okay, album list. I forgot to show you. The album list is, yeah, we get shopping cart model and get album in cart. See, we show you already, right? So we get all of the album inside the cart that the user chose from the store. Go to create a cart, and the cart ID is the cart number, current cart number. I think you guys know this method inside the shopping cart model. Album ID is the album list. Get I, because the we have the album list, right? Get the I is mean get that object, get that album and put into the cart. Alright. Okay, set album ID. Okay, temporary album over here. Okay, I know. Okay, I'm so smart, man, because okay, I have two strategy to solve this one problem. The first one, I use the temporary album over here and apply the album inside this list and put into the temporary album and set into here. Oh man, here I put it here. Alright, the order done. Okay, the order detail done. And for the create cart, I use different strategy. This means because I have the order inside the album list already, so I just get the object from this list by using this command. Either way it worked. Alright, and the cart set the count and set the date is now. Now is now. Where does it say now? It's today. Alright, and pass it into the database. Whoa! And for the error, if we don't have any error, this means when they log in wrong information, they cannot log in. And the error is this, and if everything fine, the error is nothing. Alright, and we put the current cart number. Remember, say what say here, current cart number we missing. Right now we have it, and we have to put into the view. Shopping cart models get current cart number. Destination is to check out. Okay, let's run. Okay, before this, okay, so I turn off the server already. Before this, I want to show you guys that the order ID, the order details, I delete all of them. data okay, no order detail. Okay, still keep the orders. And the code, delete all of them. Okay, clean, everything clean, right? Clean. Code and orders. Oh no, I mean order details. And say orders, order ID. I want to know who is user ID 40, 50. User ID 40, 50. Test user and password. Okay. Let's run. Alright, see, let's run now. Okay, home, hello from home. Store, go to store. Okay, we ordered the disco, this one, and we add 2 carts. Okay, go to store, buy 1 more, add to cart, go to store, just order more, check out. Okay, login by different thing, so wrong, and I want to log in by test user and password, or okay, okay, why we don't have this? Okay, let's see, today test and today test, today test and today test, log on. Okay, I know why. Because okay, you know why? Because I did not register directly from this page. So because I did not remember, for previous tutorial, I create my new users over here, but I did not create my information inside the orders, so I cannot do it. Okay, so I have to log in by this user 4050. Remember, when a previous tutorial, when we create a new user, it means we create a new user object and orders object at the same time. Alright, so if we want to log in by testing users or something, we have to create right, order ID it should be address it today address I put this city group state MD okay, country USA, phone 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 okay, mail gmail.com, total 0, user ID, let's see, I put it one across, 1 2 3, so change later, okay, it's good, user, use order ID, I would say 40 should be 1, okay, let's user 40 now, let's see 40 81, what's wrong with this? The order springs have been modified. Save change, yes. Okay. Alright, so our today test, user ID is 121. Jeez. One today address third family 1 2 3 4 5 USA phone okay, gmail.com, total 0, and user ID is 121. That's it. Okay, we good. See, this is the user. Okay, so we have the user IDs over here. It say we cannot find anything inside the order. Go back here, say okay, we check out, but wrong information, error, test, I don't know, today test, log wow, so proud. Alright, so this is the current card ID. Alright, it means we can do already go back to the card. Alright, we just bought 4 album, right? Back 4 album. 4 album right here. Record ID, the card ID is over here. The card ID is A4965682. Okay, 5682. Go to order detail. The order ID. Okay, the order detail or ID. Order ID is 4051. Remember, we put inside the orders in here. The order ID 4051. Alright. Album ID is the ID of those album, quantity 1, and unit price of this card. What's the card? Okay, alright. So it's mean we done. Alright, congratulations you guys. And remember this one, we can go back to the store. Remember, it's the same one with this store. We can go back to the store. Always say store, go back to the store. Okay, congratulations you guys and myself. Basically we are done with the tutorial, but not done, just 90%, because depend on tutorial outline. We should have what the last one over here is, finalize the outlook of the page. This means we should have, do we have card number? We don't have it yet. See, we don't have the card number. This means how many album inside out the card. And I don't use the admin thing. And you see side pictures and footer. Where is it? Footer is over here. See, so we're still missing something, but don't worry, the last tutorial I will show you guys how to make them look pretty like this. Okay, thank you very much and have a great day. See you next time, and hopefully that's the last time. Bye.